What's up, everybody? I am Cheeseman, joined along with, as always, by.
A shit ton of fucking anger.
And Maddie Ison.
And this is another episode of Tits, Totally Inappropriate Team Sports. Welcome back. Mark Wahlberg, absent again, motherfuckers. What's up, Scott?
Hey,
Scott in the
Scott.
chat already. How you doing? Yeah, no Smark tonight. He's Dollyland or Dollywood. Yeah, Dollywood. That's what it's called. He's at Dollywood, trying to have sex with and then scam old women into buying timeshares. I mean, I think that's alleged. I'm fairly certain that's what's going on. So, yeah, no Smart tonight, but we do have G Wiz coming on later for the UFC. I hope. I haven't talked to him today. I forgot to send him a reminder. Uh-oh. We'll find out. But as it is now, what's up, Scott? Appreciate you for being live. Craig, I'll assume you're out there. What's up? Shout out to anybody that's going to be showing up later, anybody that's going to be listening later. Scott says, C is immoral, sir. Sorry. All right. What a shitty week of football. I'm assuming I haven't seen anything yet. There's Craig putting up his periods. I haven't seen the scores or anything, but assuming by Luke's anger, Green Bay's got to be losing.
Unfortunately,
No, it's tied up at 0. There's much more than freaking football pissing me off right now.
Oh, okay. So you can talk about it if you want. If you don't, then we can move on.
I actually can't.
Oh, okay, fair enough. He's got a fucking non-disclosure agreement. Luke just got paid, or
I
just
fucking
had to
would.
pay.
did some of that Shohei Ohtani money?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
What the fuck was that contract?
That's crazy. It's called spending money down the road, I guess.
That's money that the whole league doesn't make.
Did you see the actual breakdown of it?
No.
Yeah, it's like what, $2 million for the next 10 years, and they'll pay the $680 out later.
Yeah. Just as we were about to quote urinate into a sports shit poster, just as we were about to lose fucking Bobby Bonilla Day, we're gonna get Shohei Ohtani Day.
Ohtani Day.
The owner of the Dodgers is about to sell the team in 10 years. Like, oh, yep, not my problem.
Boy, I wish my camera would make up its mind. Like 1 second I'm really bright and clear and you can see me well, and then the next I'm in the shadows and you can't see me. Whatever. Yeah, I don't. Who the fuck watches baseball anymore? Like, how the hell are they making this kind of money? I don't give a fuck if it is the LA Dodgers. And why is the people in LA want to watch a fucking baseball team but nothing else? Oh well, I guess they do like the Lakers, just not the Clippers.
Or the Rams. Or the Chargers.
Or the Chargers. Or the fucking
UCLA. USC.
the Kings. Yeah, fuck LA.
That's fucking stupid money, though.
Yeah,
And
very stupid.
and that doesn't include what he gets in sponsorships.
Yeah, he made some money. That's for sure.
He makes money.
But, I mean, the Dodgers are about to make a lot of money off of Japan now. So
Yeah.
they got that going for them.
Basically got the Japanese market on lock.
Yeah. So the Japanese come over and start fucking dropping planes on them. Ohtani's out there in the middle of the... Yeah. Ohtani's out there in the middle of the field like a fucking air traffic controller and shit. Ha ha! I trick you, American.
Fucking two bombs.
You give me money and we blow you up. Bombi Bonilla Day. Ha ha. Okay. NFL. God damn it. I don't know. I'm pissed Mark's not here. How the fuck are you not going to show up after the Bears just beat the Lions? Like, he's lucky I had all day to, like, trying to process this because this morning when I woke up and seen that message, oh, by the way, I won't be on again this week. I was like, I'm gonna roast the fuck out of him. Oh, I'm gonna crush him. And I'm like, no, just let it go. But like, how is he not here roasting us? Why? Like,
What the fuck have I got to be roasted about?
not you, I guess, but me and Matt. You're gonna win the fucking division again. Congratulations, Luke.
I don't fucking know that. Still, I think it's still yours to lose.
Oh, it's ours to lose, and lose it we shall. You just watch. And if we do win it, we're gonna make it really fucking interesting. That's for sure. Because we got like what 4 games left? 2 against Minnesota, 1 against fucking Dallas, and this week against Denver. I say we like I'm part of it. I'm not. They can make it to the Super Bowl at this point. I'm gonna be sitting on the sideline. Fuck you. Grab my nuts. I'm done with the Lions. I can't. I mean, I wasn't really fully on the bandwagon this year, but like I allowed myself to have hope, and it's like that was foolish. You fucking know better. I don't want to say same old Lions because a 9-3, or sorry, 9-4 and 9-3 before this week team in Detroit. That's not the same old Lions, but they're still like I don't know. The fucking organization is cursed. They can't fucking do shit right. They sit on their hands during the fucking trade deadline, don't get shit, and what happens? Montez Sweat shows up 3 weeks later, beats your ass, and they got him for a 2nd round pick, 3rd round pick, or something like that. You let Chase Young fucking fly by out to fucking San Francisco. No, we're good. We got Aiden Hutchinson who's gonna fucking fuck up on a 4th and 15.
Can I ask you an honest question, guys?
Sure, Luke.
Why
Depending on the question.
why the hell is Aaron Glenn still employed?
It's like asking why Matt Eberflus is still employed in Chicago.
Yeah, because Aaron Glenn's not awful enough to where it warrants getting fired midseason. Now you could say that next year. Why is Aaron Glenn still employed if he's still here next year? I'm getting to the point with Campbell where I want to ask that. Like, all right, enough with the fucking 4th down bullshit. You're getting on my fucking nerves with that shit. Your little cutesy fucking 4th and 5 play last night. It didn't, or I shouldn't say last night, but yesterday. Didn't work out.
They need to
Let's
fire
run a
whoever,
fucking delay play.
whoever keeps telling him to challenge these plays needs to get fired. They have the worst challenges ever.
Yeah. The hell is that? There's someone shooting off fireworks outside, or fucking someone's dying. Just to come see, we don't have gunshots in here.
Hey, they missed the field goal. Huzzah!
Oh,
How's
man.
that?
My TV is behind Luke.
Hold on. What am I hearing? You guys can keep talking.
Well, what else is there though? I wanted to go over the Otani contract, but I can't think of anything else.
Fair enough. What the fuck is wrong with my camera? I shut off the TV and it's still doing this dark light shit. I apologize to anybody out there watching this shit. Apparently it's going to do this the entire episode.
Uh,
All right, well, I mean,
I
I said my part about Detroit.
It's better than the echo from a couple weeks back.
Yeah. I mean, I could always just shut the camera off, too. Ah, look at that. Problem solved. But, yeah, just
back on here.
just sick of the fucking Lions bullshit. That's all. Dan Campbell, Campbell End, as I used for my name this year or this week. They're reorganizing their apartment up there apparently by throwing entire chairs and couches across from the side of it. Christ. I know, they're the loudest fucking people ever. I can't stand them. All right, first game. Last week, we had the Houston Texans giving up 6 to the New York Jets. We all took Houston.
Fucking hell.
And Stroud wasn't looking good before he got destroyed. Stroud goes out. So do the Houston Texans champions playoff hopes. If he doesn't come back anyway.
What you don't trust the neck of Davis Mills?
No, not at all. We've seen that movie. It doesn't end well. Fuck Davis Mills. Whose first name is Davis? So yeah, none of us took the Jets. We all get fucked because the Jets fucked Texans up. Next game, Detroit, Chicago. We already kind of covered. Detroit was favored by 4.5. Smart was the only one to take Chicago. I should have known better. Smart was the only one to get the point. He's not here to gloat about it, though, so fuck him. Indianapolis giving up 2 to Cincinnati. We all took Cincinnati, which I was relieved because I was watching and I was like, oh, man. Like, I took Indianapolis in this, I'm pretty sure. And I looked at the paper afterwards and I was like, oh, we all took Cincinnati. That's a win for everybody. Sweet. Good shit. Colts were on fire. Mention Mania fucking hit a speed bump, though. Jacksonville taking on Cleveland. Cleveland favored by 1. Luke Birch picked Cleveland. He's like, this shit doesn't make sense at all, so I should run with it. And he did. And good on him, because the rest of us didn't. That's a point for Luke. Jacksonville looked like shit.
Yeah, it'd been nice if Trevor Lawrence could get injured during the game while we were doing the podcast before I picked. But,
yeah.
You know.
Well, so he got injured and then rushed back and then got injured again.
Well, he's got a high ankle sprain, so he's trying to play through it because it's that time of the year, but...
Oh, actually, since you brought it up, we can go ahead and clown on them for a second. Ha ha! What the fuck kind of clown-ass organization is the Jacksonville Jaguars that their fucking star quarterback has to walk down the tunnel with a high ankle sprain because they don't have a cart?
Supposedly he said he didn't want to take it because he wanted to be tough.
Lies.
Oh, shit.
Lies and deceit. Erroneous. Oh, I totally believe it. A fucking clown-ass organization. The Cons. Spelled K-A-H-N, but really it means C-O-N. Their fucking wrestlers were probably out playing bumper cars with them and shit. This would be a funny storyline.
Or the cart's still over in London because he's just waiting for the team to go there.
Yeah. No shit. He's gonna merge them with the fucking soccer team. But no, you're both football players. What? It's gonna be like some kind of hybrid sport, like basketball. But it's just gonna be called football still.
With the O and the U.
Yeah. Or Fokker. All right, next game. We hit the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens were favored by 7.5. It took overtime, but the Ravens were able to win this game by 6, meaning they did not cover. Which means I went alone taking Matt Stafford, and it paid off. What the fuck? Mark that on the calendar. That's fucking legendary right there. Stafford always lets me down. And I went alone with the Rams. That was ballsy. Thought I was screwed for sure. Next game, Buffalo taking on Kansas City. Kansas City favored by 3. We were like, man, Kansas City's at home. They're going to be pissed. They just got fucking beat by the goddamn Packers. And no. Buffalo got them. I mean, it took no, it wasn't overtime. But it was near the end of the game, right? Buffalo kicked the winning field goal.
I think it was around a 2-minute warning.
Okay, yeah. That's like close to the end of the game. So, yeah, Mahomes getting clowned on Twitter and Smart specifically.
Rightfully so.
I don't know. Can you call it rightfully so? Like, the dude is no receiver help. They're just dropping everything.
That's not what he's being clowned for.
Oh, okay. I missed something. I just assumed he was pissed because they lost, and it's like
No,
I'd be pissed too.
There was an offensive offside call.
The penalty. Yeah, that's right. I remember I did see that like a fucking hour ago.
But guys, they shouldn't call penalties that late in the game. Okay,
Oh yeah, yeah. No.
unless it's the Super Bowl and it's against the Eagles, then yes, call it right away. But if it's the Chiefs, come on. Just because he's like a yard off sides, you can't see the ball. Don't call it.
Like, come on, Patrick. We gave you like all of week 1. You used up all your fucking calls week 1, and you still lost.
But it was a cool play.
Yeah, okay, then clown away. Shut the fuck up, Patrick. Don't end up like your brother, universally hated and laughed at. No respect, not very liked.
Yeah, he obviously didn't see the replay because he thought Tony was. Because I mean, you'd think as a quarterback, your wide receiver would know when you line up to look at the ref and say, "Hey, I'm good, right? Thumbs up."
Right.
Not just I want to line up
Yeah.
halfway over the line of scrimmage.
Someone, I saw someone say online, and actually quite funny, that if Kadarius Toney was any further offside, the Bills would have got flagged for 12 men.
Yeah, no shit. All right, well, Bills come away with the win. We all come away with the loss because every one of us took Kansas City. Let's move on to the next game, the worst game of the week. Any guesses where that's going? Worst game of the week should be
The
simple.
worst, the
Minnesota,
worst game
Las
of the
Vegas.
fucking decade. What
Yeah,
the fuck was that?
It only took like
that
17 seconds to decide the game.
was Minnesota being favored by 2.5 and mercifully covering, so that I was the only one to get the point because the rest of you fuckers took Raiders. Yay!
Although, to be fair, did anyone win there?
No, there were no winners. It's again how I was saying, like, oh, we're gonna lose a game against Minnesota, and if they play like that, we ain't going to. But we'll see. They'll get up for Detroit. You watch. We're gonna split them games against fucking Minnesota. I know it.
Split them games, you win the division. Simple as.
We're gonna split them games and lose to fucking Dallas and Denver as well. Let's see. That'll put us at 10 wins, right? Yeah. What's Green Bay at right now?
6-6.
6-6.
And scored a touchdown. They're about to be 7-6.
And
Yeah,
the
well, the
extra point is through and through.
Yeah. So if Green Bay wins out, because I think they have a fairly winnable schedule from here out,
Oh,
and Detroit actually only wins one game.
I will be completely honest. Our schedule is piss weak to
Yeah.
go. The
You
fucking
guys got a real good schedule.
The Buccaneers, the leader of the shit division. The Panthers, enough said.
Yep.
Fucking Vikings, after yesterday, enough said.
And the Bears.
And the fucking Bears.
Very doable.
Yeah. We seriously could, and I really don't want to use this term because of the history surrounding it, run the table.
Yeah. The Lions could run the table the opposite way. I'm not trying to be all doom and gloom, but at this point, it's time to fucking consider and worry because it's it's the Lions. They find ways to let you down. They hurt you. And then I think, yeah, Matt was saying yesterday, just get to the playoffs, get a win, and the season's a success, which I agree. That's what my standards were at the beginning. But then he's like, and then it's on to the offseason. It's like, no, this is where they crash, though. They go right back into obscurity. They've done this before, too. That's why I was just like, get it done now. I was so hyped earlier in the season. Like, they could fucking win the NFC. We could be going to the Super Bowl. Because the rest of the NFC looked bad, and Detroit didn't. And now it's like, well, what do you do good? Where are you excelling in the field the last 4 weeks? It ain't the passing game. Running game has been okay, but it ain't saving your ass. Defense has been terrible. Special teams is soft when they actually do get out there, and he's not going for it on fourth.
Jack Fox is good. That's where they're excelling.
Yeah.
And Jameer Gibbs is doing a Tyreek Hill and basically carrying my fantasy team.
Yeah.
That's okay. They're just going to get Josh Allen next year. Pair him up with Hutchinson, and it'll be good.
Yeah, fuck. Apparently, Goff's hands have shrunk back down to their original size, and he can't hold the ball anymore again. Got these tiny hands. Next game. Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are favored by 11.5. Matt said, nah, fuck that. Seattle can keep it close enough. Oh, he was so close to being right. They were favored by 11.5. They won by 12. Thank you, 49ers. Matt, you don't get anything. The rest of us do. Denver taking on the Chargers. This game sucked too. Well, at least if you're a Chargers fan, or if you're smart and you pick the Chargers. Denver winning this one easily. Detroit's got their hands full on Saturday night. We'll get to that soon. Philadelphia taking on Dallas. Dallas favored by 3. We're like, what the fuck? Philadelphia is going to rebound. They're going to play good. Nope, wrong. Wrong. Smart knew better. Smart took Dallas, even though I'm sure it hurt him to take fucking Jerry Jones. Yikes. But he's the only one that gets the point. The rest of us don't get shit. So let's move on to the winner of the week. That's myself. Yay, at 5-5. Fuck. I won the week at 500. Smark and Luke, one game behind me at 4-6. Matt, rough fucking week, 2-8. Ouch.
That's why
Lucky
we build
for him.
cushions.
I would say lucky for him, he's had plenty of room to spare. He's still in the lead at 76-63. However, I gained 3 games on him, and now I'm only behind by 5, 71-68. Smark 3 behind me at 68-71. Luke's still bringing up the rear at 63-76.
And will be for the rest of the season.
Potentially. We'll see.
There's no potentially to it.
I mean, it's the second week in a row. I could just mark Smark as 0-10 next week, and bam, Luke's in third place.
And I would still find a way to fuck it up.
Yeah, Luke's like, I can go 0-10 picking. Okay, NFL with the teams. Write them in a certain order. God damn it, Luke, you're in the lead. You're in the lead up there at least. You got 38 points with your teams. Smark and Matt, 2 behind you at 36. I'm at 27. I'm the one that's going to be at the bottom for good, for sure, at that one. Because I have teams like the Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I believe the New England Patriots. What the fuck? Let's make some picks for this week. First game, we got the 7-6 Minnesota Vikings taking on the 7-6 Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals favored by 4. Luke Birch.
I would typically, in this situation, take Minnesota, but after what the fuck they did yesterday, I'll take Cincinnati.
Yeah, I mean, I would have kind of leaned towards Minnesota too, but the way they've been playing the last few weeks haven't been good. Cincinnati is surprisingly thriving almost without Joe Burrow. Give me the fucking Bengals. Matty Icy.
Yeah, no upset. I'll take the Bengals.
All right. All right, real quick. Do we give Smark the chance to make picks, or do we just make his picks for him?
Give him 24 hours.
All right.
If he hasn't got back to us in 24 hours, then bring out old Abe Lincoln.
Yeah. All right. As of now, though, we're all unanimous with Cincinnati, so let's get to the next one. 7-6 Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the 7-6 Indianapolis Colts. Colts favored by 2.5. This is in Indianapolis. Luke Birch.
The Steelers are fucking shit. I don't care that they're 7-6 right now. This is going to be Tomlin's first losing season. Give me the Colts.
I don't know if I want to go as far as say it's going to be Tomlin's first losing season. But yeah, Pittsburgh was that lucky season or lucky team at the beginning of the season. It just seems like they lost their horseshoe a lot earlier than Minnesota did last year.
Look at the last two teams they lost to.
No.
The goddamn Cardinals
Yeah.
and the fucking eliminated Patriots.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The Patriots. Yeah, no, Pittsburgh's looking fucking terrible. I'm not taking them. Give me the Colts. Matty icing.
I honestly don't know if they're going to win another game this season. They're shit.
Yeah, it depends on. I don't know. Like Kenny Pickett's not very good, but as soon as he was gone, the team was dead.
But what about Mitch Trubisky?
Sorry, Smark, he sucks.
Yeah, no surprise. Yeah, I'm going to go with Colts.
Right, unanimous with Indy now. We move on to the next game. We got the 7-6 Denver Broncos traveling to Detroit to take on the 9-4 Lions. Lions favored by 4. Luke Birch.
I still think you guys win this game, but I've got to take Denver to cover.
I'll take Denver to cover and win the game. Denver's playing on fire. Their offense, not so much. They're doing just enough. But their defense has somehow come revive themselves after getting 70 laid on them by Miami. They've somehow relearned the game of football and are doing pretty damn well. So I'll take the hot Denver team over the fucking struggling, hardcore, driving the struggle bus Detroit Lions. Matty icing.
The Lions should run the ball a lot because Denver's one of the worst. I think they are the worst rush defense in the league. But let's do this reverse psychology. I'll take Denver just so we can all lose a point, hopefully.
All right, unanimous with Denver. Did not see that coming. Unless Smart fucks it up. We'll see. Oh. Lions by 146 points, says Wiz in the chat. Yeah, no. Not for the season.
The Pistons have a better chance of winning a game.
I don't know about it. Let's not get carried away.
He's definitely hitting those bottles.
Yeah, they're on a 19-game losing skid right now?
After tonight, I believe it'll be 19.
Oh, okay. I thought it was already at 19 with 20 after tonight. My bad.
I'm pretty
They're going
sure
for
I
19.
could be wrong. Who cares?
Yeah.
So we get a new owner.
Yeah.
So t-shirt Tom is gone.
Yeah, but Troy Weaver showed so much promise at first. Like he came in and it's like, oh my god, this is exactly what we wanted. This is fucking great. And then nothing happened. He fucked it all up. Like what? You had such promise. I was excited for the Pistons. And it was going quick. Uh-oh. Green Bay scored again?
No.
The other team.
Tie game.
Oh. I thought you were throwing up the touchdown thing like you were happy. Like, oh, yeah, Green Bay.
No.
Throw up the touchdown thing. I'd be like, motherfucker! Fuck the Giants! 5-8 Chicago Bears.
Luke
Sorry,
wants
go
that
ahead.
pick. He's trying on for that draft pick.
Wiz says, but we have Cade, though. Yeah. He's actually like top 5 in the league for assists, I think. Because he's being triple teamed, so he has to give the ball up. He'd be number 1 if they didn't fucking miss half the shots that he fed them.
Yeah, if they were like, you know what? NBA, everybody shoots 3. Let's do that instead of, you know what? Let's draft guys who can't shoot a 3 no matter what.
Yeah.
The guy they drafted this year is like a 20% 3-point shooter. Jaden Ivey wasn't a 3-point shooter. Kalen Hayes can't hit a 3 to save his life.
Asura Thompson is shooting 11% from 3-point land last time I heard.
Yeah. I mean, he has good defense, but, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Who the fuck it is from the wings. Somebody from the wings is scoring more often than fucking Asura Thompson's hitting 3s.
That'd probably be DeBrincat.
Yeah, DeBrincat. Yeah, I was just gonna say the cat. Yeah, DeBrincat has a better chance of scoring a goal with a shot on net in the NHL than Thompson does hitting a 3-pointer in the NBA. Next game, 5-8 Chicago Bears taking on the 8-5 Cleveland Browns. Browns favored by 3. Luke Birch.
Chicago have bounced back from what was a disgraceful start to the season. I'm still going to take Cleveland, but I wouldn't be surprised if
Yeah,
the Bears actually did keep this close.
I'm with you. I think this is going to be an interesting game, and this is actually a difficult pick. But, yeah, I'm going to lean towards Cleveland. I mean, it probably ends in a wash. Cleveland wins by 3. But I don't know. It'd be kind of funny if Bears did win it. I'm not going to lie. Cleveland's weak in spots, and they can take advantage, possibly.
Fucking Chicago still have an outside route to the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, that part ain't going to happen, but it's there, I guess.
The
Lions will try to help all they can, probably.
The fact that it still exists at this point is a damning indictment on the goddamn NFC.
Yeah. The fucking Lions are like Santa Claus right now, just handing out gifts to the NFC North. Like, here you go.
Fun fact: if we lose this game tonight, we'll still be in the 7th seed with a losing record.
Yeah. Yep. The NFC is awful. Aside from the Niners. They looked bad a couple weeks, but they got their shit back together.
Yeah.
Matt, sorry, I didn't get your pick yet. Chicago and Cleveland. Cleveland favored by 3.
Cleveland is at home.
Yes.
I'll take Cleveland.
All right. Wow, we were 4 picks deep, and we were all unanimous still. It's going to be a bad week.
No one's getting ground on me.
Yeah, no shit. 5-8 New York Jets taking on the 9-3 Miami Dolphins. Dolphins favored by fucking 12. Luke Birch.
Who in the Dolphins?
The Jets, who actually showed offensive capabilities last week.
Yeah, I don't see them being able to do that 2 weeks in a row. I'll take the Dolphins.
Do they get Aaron Rodgers back next week?
There was talk about him being cleared for the Christmas Eve game, but there's no way he actually plays again this season.
He said he's only coming back if they are guaranteed to go to the playoffs.
Oh, well then.
So he's not coming back.
Yeah.
But hey, people are talking about him, so that's good.
Yeah, well, it was only like
really want.
Right, yeah. I'm still here. It was only like 2-3 weeks ago. Miami was playing in New York, and the spread was roughly the same. Me and Matt were like, yeah, it's in New York. The defense is all right. It's in the cold. Tua's going to struggle. Miami still covered this shit. Proved us wrong. This one's in Miami. I don't give a fuck if it's 12 points. Give me the Dolphins. 3-pointers are overrated. Sincerely, 1987. It's Wiz in the chat. Matty, who are you taking in this one?
I'll take the Dolphins.
All right, no drama.
I wanted the Jets so bad, but up down there, this is their down game.
Yeah,
it's gonna be bad,
real bad. 6-7 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Speaking of real bad, taking on the 6-6 Green Bay Packers. Packers favored by 3.5.
Just give me a second to look up where this is at.
It's gonna be in Green Bay.
Oh, then I'll take Green Bay.
Right. God damn it. Still no drama. I'm going to take Green Bay. Tampa Bay are frauds. I don't give a fuck if they beat Atlanta last week. It's Atlanta. Matty icing.
And I'll break it up. Let's go Tampa.
All right. Gaining ground on Matt. Finally. Smart will probably hold your hand. Don't worry, Matt. He'll go down the ship with you. The pirate ship. All right, 10-3 San Francisco 49ers giving up 13.5 as they travel to Arizona to take on the 3-10 Cardinals. Luke Birch.
Divisional games can be weird, but the Cardinals are shit, and the 49ers are the best team in the league. Give me San Fran to cover that with ease.
I really wanted to join you and take San Francisco, but it's divisional dog at home. Stupid things happen. It's the NFL. Give me the fucking Cardinals to cover that.
At this point, I think the only thing that can stop San Fran from winning the NFC is the blue tent.
Yeah. And certain three-initialed individual in said blue tent. All right. Matty Icing.
San Francisco.
Oh, cool. I'm on my own. I like it. Opportunity. Next game, 4-9, Washington Commanders. God, I hate this fucking team. Why did I put them on here? It doesn't matter which way I go. They always fuck me. Taking on the 6-7 Los Angeles Rams. Rams favored by 6.5. Luke Birch.
Why is this a thing? Why does this game have to be played?
So this is
The
on
Rams
here
are
because I chose this over the Titans and Texans game for one.
The fucking Rams are gonna win, but I'll take Washington to cover.
I wish Matt had to go before me. Because it's like I said, Washington fucks me either way. So it's like, who do I think Matt's going to pick? Is he going to pick Washington? Or is he going to pick the Rams? I think he'll pick Washington, so I'm going to pick the Rams. Matty Icing, who are you picking?
Oh man, I was going with the Rams.
Oh,
Washington,
we all lose.
They're bad.
We all lose a point. Next game, 10-3, Dallas Cowboys taking on the 7-6 Buffalo Bills. Bills favored by 1. Luke Birch.
Who in the Bills?
The Cowboys.
Oh, that's a fumble.
Yeah, that is a fumble.
We already looking into the Dak Prescott's future, or sorry, Josh Allen.
Either one.
Last week I went against Buffalo and they somehow managed to pick a victory. Let's try it again.
Right. Luke with the Cowboys. Kind of in the same boat. I don't understand. Just like Buffalo beat a struggling KC team, so they're favored over a fucking white hot Dallas Cowboys team. Because it's in Buffalo, maybe? Does Dallas struggle in the cold? Yeah, I guess Dak doesn't do well in the cold, does he? And it's a night game, I think. Wait, no, it's not. It's an afternoon game. Fuck it, give me Dallas.
I don't know
Maybe
if I'd call Dallas white hot because they did let the Seahawks hang around and drop 31 points on them. And it's hard because usually I'd say, oh, Dallas, they're going to lose because what they just did to the Eagles. But then you look at the Buffalo and it's like, well, they're probably living high too of what they did to Kansas City.
Surprisingly, Josh Allen has been a bigger turnover machine than Dak Prescott.
Well, playoffs hasn't started yet.
True.
I guess I'll go with the Cowboys. I'll take the points.
The point.
The point.
All right. Well, we're all Dallas.
Ew.
I'm kind of surprised by that. Last game of the week, 10-3, Baltimore Ravens giving up 3 as they travel to Jacksonville to take on the 8-5 Jaguars. Luke Birch.
I don't trust Trevor Lawrence to be fully healthy again by this game, so I'll take Baltimore.
Yeah, same here, even if he is, not fully healthy. If he's starting, he's not 100%. Even if he was 100%, something's off in Jacksonville. Baltimore is clicking. Give me the fucking Ravens.
This week really sucks.
All right. Baltimore for Matt, too. All right, we had 10 games, and we were unanimous on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. I'm alone with Arizona in one game. Matt alone with Tampa Bay in another. That is it for the NFL. Not going to be much ground gained at all on one way or the other this week, unless, Smart goes 0-10.
Before we go to hockey, I just had to throw this out there.
Okay.
When the NFL draft happened, I was down there, and I remember Aiden Hutchinson got called, and I was so mad because I wanted Tibbs. And then Aiden Hutchinson made me feel kind of like maybe I was picking wrong. Nope, right now I feel like I'm picking completely right, seeing how Thibodeau has, I think, now 11 sacks on the year and just forced a big old fumble. He has like 3 forced fumbles now.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't happy at all with the Adrian Hutchinson pick. I mean, I knew they were going to take him, but I was in the same boat. I wanted Thibodeau.
It had nothing to do with him even being a Michigan player. It was just knowing that Hutchinson had so much help on that line that if you watch his game tape, he has to have the other guy in the opposite way push the defender to him, or offensive player to him, so he can make a play.
Wiz says, so Lawrence's ankle turned almost completely backward and a fat guy landed on it. Big deal. So what? Big deal. You want to fight about it? Yeah, it was roughly the same thing. I knew Aiden Hutchinson was coming out of Michigan. I knew what kind of schedule Michigan just played and how soft the Big Ten was that year. So that was another reason why I was like, don't take this guy this high. And yeah, it seemed all good, well and good last year, and now this year, not so much. He needs some more help up there in the front line. I'm not gonna lie, he's on his own, which is really hampering things. So it's a good thing we didn't do anything in free agency. Good job, Brett Holmes. Good call, jackass. All right, NHL. Last week, first game, we had the Kings giving up 1.5 to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Looks like I was the only one to take the Kings. That sucks for me. Matt and Luke pick up the point. I almost said Spark. And so I was just stumbling over here. I was looking. I was like, I don't have any picks for Spark. And I remembered, oh, yeah, he didn't get any of his hockey picks over. I gave him one pick on here automatically. So that's it for Spark this week. We had the Detroit Red Wings giving up 1.5 to the Buffalo Sabres. Hey, we were just talking about how we never pick Buffalo. We never have them to pick. Matt picked Buffalo, and they lost. Detroit covered. Now I see why Matt's salty. It's a point for me and Luke. Next game, San Jose and New York Islanders. Islanders favored by 1.5. I was the only one crazy enough to pick San Jose. San Jose covered and won this bitch. No way. Point for me. Next game, Nashville and Chicago. This is where Smart picked up his only point because Nashville was favored by 1.5. Chicago, I think they won this game. Or either way, they covered. I can't remember which. Matt chose Nashville. Sucks to be Matt. The rest of us get the point. Ducks taking on the Avalanche. Avalanche favored by 1.5. I was the only one to take the Ducks. I was the only one to get the point. I believe the Ducks won that one. Colorado lost outright to Anaheim. Crazy. Minnesota giving up 1.5 to Calgary. We all took Minnesota. We all get the point because Calgary sucks at covering. New Jersey taking on Vancouver. Vancouver favored by 1.5. I love Vancouver. I was wearing the hat. I picked them. They lost. They let me down. They let Matt down. Luke picked up the point with New Jersey. Finals tallies on the week. Luke at the top at 5-2. With me right next to him at 5-2. Matt behind us at 2-5. Smart goes 1-0. I'm not giving him the win for that. He gets one win, no losses.
What about in the team draft?
Hold on. The overall records in the NHL right now. Matt clinging to a lead at 34-30. Smart kind of one behind him at 33-25. He's got one less loss, or one less win, but 5 less losses still too. I'm at 500 at 32-32, and so is Luke. So we're all pretty goddamn close to each other still. The NHL teams.
Mediocre.
Yep. The NHL teams, Matt in the lead at 42 points. I'm in second at 37. Luke in third at 34. Smark in last at 32. Some of these teams are not doing much good for us. Fuck, Carolina didn't go up a single point this week. They're on like a 4-game losing streak. I didn't get a single damn point from them. Smark's got 19 from Vegas. That's the highest. Luke, 8 points with Seattle. That's the lowest. That's rough. Edmonton's at least finally fucking doing something for me. So there's that. But let's do these fucking picks. First game, we got the 14-4-3 Los Angeles Kings giving up 1.5 as they travel to. Oh, hold on. That was last week. I forgot to turn the page after I looked at the teams. First game, 14-6-4 Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the 19-6-1 New York Rangers. Rangers favored by 1.5 at home.
Yes, since it's in New York, I'll take the Rangers.
Right. I will take the Rangers as well because it doesn't really matter that they're at home. They're playing Toronto. Toronto sucks. Fuck the Leafs. Matty icing.
I'll take Toronto.
Yeah, tied for the lead. Next game, 14-12-1 Carolina Hurricanes giving up 1.5 as they travel to Ottawa to play the 11-11-0 Senators.
Fuck both these teams.
For real. But you got to pick one, so I'm going to guess Ottawa.
Let's make show history.
No way.
He is a real Red Wings fan.
Let's make show history. I'll take Carolina.
Man, Smark really missed out by not being here tonight. This is crazy. I wish Nashville was on here. I'd force pick them to him now.
I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've ever done that.
I think so. I can't believe it. I have Carolina as one of my teams. Luke just picked them. And I'm going to take Ottawa. Carolina is on like a terrible skid right now. They look awful. Luke's pissed because Ottawa fucking throttled the fucking Red Wings. Well, I shouldn't say throttled them, but they won. They beat them. It's doable. Matty icing.
Yeah, I think I'll take Ottawa. Luke can have that team all to himself. Ew.
Luke's on his own with Carolina. This is nuts. Definitely show history. Show history indeed has been made. All right, next game. Oh, okay, never mind. 14-8-4 Detroit Red Wings taking on the 13-13-1 St. Louis Blues. Blues favored by 1.5. Luke Birch.
There's no Dylan Larkin. There's no Perron. While I think St. Louis are actually going to pick up the win, I'm going to take and keep it within 1.
Okay. Yeah, this is a fucking tough game. I couldn't figure this one out because both these Wings are on a 3-game skid, I think. The Blues are on a 4-game skid. I didn't know about the injuries. That's kind of summing things up a bit here. Neither one of these teams is over 500 in their last 10 games, I don't think. So when neither one of them stands out at all, I guess I'll take the one that's the underdog. Give me Detroit.
Yeah, I'll take Hockey Town.
All right. Worst case scenario, nobody gains any ground on me. Because I'm in the lead from picking against Toronto. Shit, so is Luke. Oh, wait, no, Luke picked Carolina. We're good. I'm in the lead. Next game, 9-17-1 Chicago Blackhawks taking on the 12-12-1 Edmonton Oilers. Oilers favored by 2.5. First one all year, I think.
Fucking hell. I was getting ready to say Edmonton easy.
Yeah, because they're actually putting some shit together and winning. They're on fire right now. Like one of the hottest teams in the NHL.
And then that 2.5 threw me for a loop.
Uh-huh.
I'm still going to say Edmonton, but
Tentatively.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like putting any faith in Edmonton the way they've been this year, but they're fucking red hot. Apparently their goaltender's finally getting some shit together because that's what's holding them back, because their goals allowed. Chicago ain't been right since Bring Your Mom to Work Day. Give me the Oilers. Matty,
I'll take Chicago in the points.
oh, we're damned. 2-game lead. Hell yeah. Next game, 13-11-5. Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the 18-9-1 Vancouver Canucks. Canucks favored by 1.5. In Vancouver, by the way.
You literally read my mind. I was about to say this in Tampa or Vancouver. I'll take Vancouver.
Right. I want to take Vancouver. They let me down last week. But Tampa Bay is the Washington Commanders of the NHL for me. They fuck me either way. Do I take Luke down with me? Do I go alone and risk Matt going with Luke and then them both getting a point on me?
Take Luke down.
So I guess I'll just play it safe and go with the team I like so much better. Give me the fucking Vancouver Canucks.
I'll take the Canucks.
We're all going down. 2 games to go. 17-8-2 Florida Panthers giving up 1.5 as they travel to Seattle to take on the 8-14-7 Crackheads. Luke Birch.
Yeah. This one, even if this one was 2.5, I still would take Florida.
Yeah, Seattle not looking good at all this year. They look like a true expansion team this year. Matty Icing. Sorry, I'm taking Florida, obviously.
I am too.
All right. Last game of the week, we got the 11-13-3 Calgary Flames taking on the 19-5-5 Las Vegas Golden Knights. Knights favored by 1.5. Luke Birch.
Yeah, I'll go with the Knights.
Yeah, this is one of the easiest games of the week. Arguably the best team in the league when it comes to covering against the worst team in the league when it comes to covering. Give me the fucking Golden Knights to put out those Flames with golden showers. Matty Icing.
I'll take Golden Knights.
Unanimous to end it. We went unanimous in 4 out of the 7. Damn it, still more than half of them. Oh well. Well, that's it for the NHL. I know we had talked last week about doing a draft for the fucking Bulls, but Smark's not here. And we got UFC tonight, so we decided we'll put that off till next week when Smark can join us. Matty gets off with a early night. Still 54 minutes and stuff. But Wiz is here. We can get in the UFC. Matty Icing, you're free to go. Thanks for joining us as always.
Of course, and let's go G-Men.
Later, man.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Oh, you mean the Giants got you.
No, I meant you, of course.
Hey, buddy, thanks, man. I appreciate your support.
Yeah. The G Wiz.
How do you do? Gentlemen?
Ready to pick some fights that I know nothing about.
I'll ask you to take note of my screen name before we move any further with the picks.
Yeah, I noticed that. He
Yeah,
apologizes to Luke in advance.
So I'm pretty sure I know where he's going in the main event.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
Oh, I thought he was gonna make it public that he banged Luke's mom. My bad. I misread that. Hey, look. Now that Matt's gone, ironically, he wasn't using a camera, but now that he's gone, my camera's fine.
Yeah, it looks great.
The lighting hasn't changed once since Matt left.
Don't tempt fate.
Well, just now did, so I don't know.
Yeah, I
what's
said
up.
there it goes.
You fucking idiot.
Interesting.
You fucking moron.
I put my head down, it like fucks up. All right.
All right. We have got some picks for UFC 296. I can't believe Smark's not here. I put 2 chick fights on that aren't in the main event just for him. I should read the chats before I do the picks, but in all fairness, I did them this afternoon before I went to do errands and shit because I didn't know when I'd be home. But fuck Smark.
I know.
I
He was
needed him
not
on
here
these
for week 2. Like, what the hell? And then, yeah, you say he felt extra bad because he knew you were coming on for fucking UFC.
And
I
there's
said,
2
well,
chicks.
fucking skip Dollyland.
Oh, he went to Dollywood?
I don't know if he fucking did again or not. He just said something about it's a busy time of the year. Maybe he's hooking.
Fair enough. I don't think there's ever a busy time of year for that, but hey.
I mean, there's the hunting season here in Michigan. You just go up north and you can find prostitutes everywhere because it's a big weekend for the hunters. And then you can find their wives in the bars down here looking to pick up dudes while their husbands are up north fucking prostitutes. Welcome to Michigan.
Home of the deer hose. All right, well, let's start with the chick fight, even though Smark isn't here, and this is kind of his wheelhouse, but we'll make do with what we can. We got Casey O'Neill versus Ariane Lipski.
Oh, shit.
This is a preliminary fight, not a main card fight, as I mentioned. Casey O'Neill is a 9-1 prospect from Ireland. She is a striker. She's gone 4-1 in the UFC. Her last match was her only loss, unfortunately. It was a unanimous decision loss to Jennifer Maia, who has been cut. So I don't know what to make of that. Ariane Lipski is a Brazilian. She came to the UFC in 2019. Her record, a nice even 5-5.
That makes this nice and easy.
However, she's 2-0 in 2023. Her last win was a split decision over Melissa Gatto. That made it easy for me too. Maybe in a different way.
Well, I mean, honestly, I say it made it easy, but my mind was already made up, and like now I don't feel bad because my mind was already made up. Because that bitch could be 15-0, and it's like, yeah, I'm not picking her because Casey O'Neill is my bitch.
Casey O'Neill.
Been with her forever.
And no, that's not the girl from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, she's the offspring of the girl from there. She's Casey Jones and April O'Neil's daughter.
That's right. That's what we landed on last
time. She was
time.
trained by the Ninja Turtles. Yes.
All right. I went with Lipski, as I mentioned, over to Challenger. Oh, wait, no. That is Luke wearing a NASA shirt. That's my fault.
I will join Keys on this one.
All right. O'Neill for you guys who picked the favorite. O'Neill, the favorite at -190. Odds brought to you this week by Caesars. When I think odds, I think Caesars, and no other website sponsor us.
Sponsor us. Speaking of, Dirk thought this was a DraftKings hat.
What is it? I can't even see it.
It's a bee with a crown on it. It's the Blissfield fucking high school thing.
DraftKings. You know, it does kind of look like their logo, to be fair.
Yeah, he's like, I thought it was a DraftKings hat, and I replied with sponsor us.
Did Smark mention when he'll be doing, or will he be doing picks this week, or is he just like, fuck you guys? I'll see you next
probably
time.
try to get him to us.
Okay.
And he better. I mean, if he doesn't do it in the NFL, he's getting all fucking zeros.
I hear you, man. This too. Moving on, we got Irene Aldana versus Carl Hosa, one of Smark's very favorite names. Irene Aldana is a UFC veteran from Mexico. Her record is 7-5. Her last matchup was a unanimous decision loss to Amanda Nunes, who then retired. And Carl
so this bitch
Hosa,
retired Amanda Nunes.
Well, you could say that, but not in the positive way. Carl Hosa has a woman's name that's pronounced like a man's name. She is from Brazil. She came to the UFC in 2019. She's gone 6-2. Her last win was a split decision over Yana Santos.
Yeah, I remember Hosa. She's been around for a minute now. I mean, you said 2019, but
Yep.
we've been picking since about then. So
I mean,
remember
her
when she
name's
came around? Yeah, and I always said Hosa was a pig that don't fly straight. And I picked
You do
against
say
her,
that, yes.
and she whooped some bitch's ass. And I was like, turns out this pig does fly straight. So give me Hosa.
Hosa for cheese. Again, I go against you. I went with Aldana.
Man, it's gonna be
Over
fun
to
at the top of UFC
Endeavor, or I mean Luke.
And unlike last fight, I'm going to be siding with G here.
Aldana for Luke.
Speaking of Endeavor, real quick, just a sidetrack. Did you see they signed with TNA?
I don't know who that is. It's another space shuttle name.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, Endeavor's the company that owns UFC and fucking WWE, and now
That's
they
right. Yeah.
signed a deal with TNA.
Really?
Yeah, who are actually back to being called TNA again.
I
It's
did
not
know
Impact
that.
Wrestling.
I did know that. Does that mean the Russo's back in the fold, or they just wanted to go old school with it?
I hope not. I hope there's no Russo involved. I don't know. I just seen that they have some kind of deal with them. That's all I've seen.
Okay. All down to the favorite on this one at -220. Sorry, cheese, but you did get on the first one.
Whatever.
Okay, that's the chicks. Moving on to the actual fighters. We got Vicente Luque versus Ian Gary. Vicente
Moving
Luque.
out of the kitchen and into the ring. Sorry.
That's right. Well, octagon, but I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Vicente Luque is a longtime UFC veteran. He's from New Jersey. Since 2021, he's gone 3-2. His last win, a unanimous decision over Rafael dos Anjos, where he pretty much kicked his ass every round, and everyone was really depressed about watching the fight. Ian Gary, undefeated prospect out of Ireland, 6-0 in the UFC at this point. His last win, unanimous decision over fucking Neil Magny. This guy. This fucking guy. He just keeps doing it.
Well, originally, I was going to take Luke because it sounds kind of like Luke Gay, and that's really funny.
He's kind of a beast also.
Yeah. I mean, Luke Gay, that's funny. But then you said Gary, and I'm like, oh, that's even fucking funnier. So yeah, let me go with him.
Oh, that hurts, man. That hurts. I mean, this was an easy pick for me. I had to go with Ian Gary as well. And I'm sure Luke will too, but we'll let him say his piece.
Yeah, give me Gary.
Ian Gary, the favorite at -375. And again,
another quick sidetrack. Luke, over there, do you guys call pussies Minges and assholes Garys, or was that just a weird South Park thing? Wait, that might have been Australian. Never mind, I might be thinking Australia.
Well,
I
pussy
think
is
Australia.
minge. I've heard that because that's what I think Def Leppard used to call it. Minge.
The minge.
And actually, I don't think it means pussy. I think it's the hair on the pussy is minge.
Oh, so the bush.
The muff.
The muff is minge, I believe. Now, you can check me on that, but I think I'm right. Okay, up next, this is hilarious. We got Tony Ferguson, or the ghost of Tony Ferguson, against Paddy the Body Pimblett.
Oh, shit.
Tony Ferguson, UFC veteran, obviously from California. Since June 2019, he's gone what, Luke?
I don't even want to think about it.
0-6.
Damn, 6.
His last loss was an arm triangle to King Bobby Green.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Bobby
that
Green, arm triangle, Tony Ferguson. Okay, just want to, once again, I want to repeat that.
Please
remember, this is who a lot of people, including myself, thought had the best chance of beating fucking Habib.
He was my favorite fighter, and then he just was done one day, apparently. What the fuck happened? Paddy Pimblett's a hot prospect, of course. He's a Liverpudlian. He's gone 4-0 in the UFC. His last win, a unanimous decision over Jared Gordon. It's kind of a disappointment there, but I mean, hey, it is what it's a win. A win's a win. I went with Paddy.
Yeah, give me the baddie. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna pick fucking the ghost of a UFC fighter.
He really was my favorite fighter. I loved it. Dude, he would just bloody people to where their faces just looked awful at the end of every fight. He was a murderer. And now he just sucks. He got submitted by a boxer. Okay.
Like the dog?
Yes.
I'll take Pimblett in what I low-key hope is Ferguson's retirement fight.
Well, if he loses this, he will be 0-7 in his last 7 fights. I mean, it seems like the right thing to do. I mean, he has the name. It's Tony Ferguson. Like, oh, man. But that name is losing value by the second. Paddy, the favorite at -325. Those odds, again, brought to you by Caesars. The only place we get our odds is Caesars. All right. Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Up next, your co-main event of the evening. It is the flyweight championship. It is Alexandra Pantoja versus Brandon Royval. This is a rematch of sorts. They've had a fight in the past. Not a championship one. It was just a regular fight. Pantoja's a veteran. He's from Brazil since 2020. He's gone 4-0. His last win was over Brandon Moreno to win the title. Good for him because Moreno's a beast. Brandon Royval, a veteran as well. He's from Colorado since 2020. He's gone 5-2. His 2 losses were to Brandon Moreno and Alexandra Pantoja. His last matchup was a round 1 knockout victory over Mateus Nicolau.
I seen Fantasia when I was a kid. I fucking hated it. I thought that movie sucked. I'd rather get high in the mountains. Give me the Rockies.
Okay. Royval for cheese. Royval with cheese.
Yeah.
It's
the metric system.
Yeah. You a smart motherfucker. That's right. Look at the big brain on cheese. Over to Challenger 2. Can't think of any more shuttle names.
That'll be Royval for me.
Wow. Okay. Well, maybe I fucked up. I went with Pantoja, the slight favorite at -180. And your main event, I kind of spoiled it earlier with my screen name, but let's do the picks anyway. We've got welterweight champion Leon Edwards versus Colby Trump 2024 Covington. Leon Edwards, UFC veteran. He's Luke's neighbor. He's got 11 straight wins in the UFC. The last 2 were over Kamaru Usman to win and retain the title. Colby is a UFC veteran. He's from Oregon. Okay. Since 2019, he's gone 3-2. His 2 losses were to Kamaru Usman. His last win was a unanimous decision over Jorge Masvidal, where he just held him on the ground for all the rounds. It was fucking boring as fuck. To be fair, that's what I think will happen in this fight. Colby will get it on the ground, and it's just going to stay there. That's how he's going to win. It's going to be fucking boring as fuck. So obviously, I picked Colby Covington, which I didn't.
I pick anybody named Colby. Sorry.
Well, I didn't want to, but I really thought about this a lot, and I'm like, fuck. He's going to wrestle him down. He ain't going to let him up. It's going to be another shit show, and he's going to win.
I've already had my surprise pick for the night, so I'll take Leon.
Leon it is for you two, I assume. Edwards the favorite at -150. And again, those odds from Caesars. When I think odds, I think uneven numbers and Caesars.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us, please.
Sponsor us.
Just a couple $100 a month is fine. All right, there we go. UFC 296. That is from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Sponsor us.
Luke, I apologize for choosing to get your boy, and if he wins, I don't know. I owe you an American dollar, and that's a lot of money to them people over there.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. I can see Colby just wrestling him down and just humping him for all 5 rounds and not letting him up. I can just see it.
Covetous Colby Covington.
I don't want it to happen, but god damn it, I think it's gonna happen. God.
The great thing about the currency over there is you can be like, I gave your mom a pound, and you don't know exactly what you meant. Thank you.
It could be money. It could be anal. It could be a hood handshake. It could be all kinds of different things.
Looks like never a hood handshake. Never around here. We don't do that.
Just saying, it could be. So I'm not looking at the chat, but are there any comments in there about my shiny forehead or what?
I haven't seen it.
No,
What are you doing, Dirk? What the fuck, man? It's a running gag. You got to keep that shit going. It's part of the show at this point. Although, to be fair, I don't look too shiny today. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
So he may have split for the night already.
Oh, well, fuck him.
He kind of pops in and out. We know Craig's here for sure, and I'm sure Scott's still here.
That's
and I'm sure
Luke
Bobby
doesn't like his kind anyway. I'm sorry, what, Luke?
Huh?
Nothing.
Did you say Bobby's here?
What?
It's YouTube. Bobby can't listen on YouTube, unfortunately. Well, he don't listen. He can, but I mean, I don't think he fucks with YouTube. That's the reason we kept him around, because it was the only way he listened to us.
I spoke with him a couple days ago.
Oh.
My money's on him listening.
Really?
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, then, if he's out there, Bobby, what the fuck up, man? We fucking miss you. Love you.
You know,
hope everything's well. Hope them grandbaby's doing good.
It seems like we know he was listening because we would see his penis.
Oh, Dirk says the head isn't shiny, Wiz. And yeah, I mean, yeah, even though it's like he's not part of the chat, Jerry would still somehow be on one of our screens.
Right. It would be, I mean, it'd be like in the lower right-hand corner of somebody's picture.
Right, or just flop over the chair over my shoulder. Like, oh,
right.
Hey.
I wish I had my fucking computer hooked up. I would hit the Jerry.
I know.
That shit was hilarious.
I fucking need to start thinking of some more drops to send Luke here and there. Because as it is, the cupboard's kind of bare.
Yeah, I should.
I send him shit that's like good for 1 week, and then that's it.
Or I could just plug my computer in if I wasn't a lazy shit fuck. I mean, that's always an option.
My computer sucks too much.
Well, I mean...
He's trying to figure out how to make that sexual.
Go Lions. Go Lions.
Fucking Lions.
Speaking of sucking.
Yeah, real quick. What's your take on those fuckers? You just as disappointed and let down and angry as I am?
I mean, look, a team's going to lose every now and then, but the Bears? The Bears?
Chicago sucks. Chicago. Fuck you.
The Bears?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I don't know. I'm just too paranoid.
Team? The Bears? All right, I'll stop now. But yeah, that was a disappointment for sure.
Yeah, they got me scared.
You would hope they would. You would hope they would steamroll a team like that. They didn't steamroll a team like that. No. And what's going on with
Dirk? Yeah, losing to Mark Wahlberg isn't good.
Jared Goff? What's with the?
I think his hands were swollen, or he had like a spell or something, and now they've gone back to the tiny size.
What's with the picks and shit? And the near picks and the inaccuracy. I don't like seeing it. He's kind of known for being like not very prone to interceptions lately, and now he's just like, yeah, here, somebody will catch it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I almost fucking set the record for most consecutive pass attempts without a fucking interception.
Like,
and
500.
Yeah, that's it. 300. Jackpot.
All right. I'm tired of throwing jackpot. Yeah, it's a little disheartening. I mean, he was our rock man, and he hasn't looked much like a rock the last few weeks. He looks like he's been smoking rocks. Am I right? Who's with me, fellas? Come on, high five.
Campbell's smoking them rocks. The Lions have trouble against mobile quarterbacks, says Dirk. Yes, we've always known that.
That's a fact.
That's something that's an MO that's still plagued us throughout this season, even.
But the Bears? That really was a letdown, seriously. I'm like, all right, here's a tune-up game. Here's a get-right game. Let's get back in this. Wait, what's happening?
Yeah. The Lions, they're like, oh, you guys were let down with Green Bay. Well, watch this.
I was let down with Green Bay. I mean, come on. And then the Bears? I'll stop saying that now, but Jesus. The Bears.
The Bears.
The Packers and the Bears. So, yeah, I'm disappointed as you are. And why wouldn't you be? Because you expect to win in both of those games, honestly.
Wait. Say it one more time.
Say what one more time?
What you just said,
The Bears in that weird fucking way.
The Bears?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's going to be a clip next week. All right. Well,
God damn it, you can read my mind.
well,
I don't know, man. I think I can too. I love dicks. I love dicks. I love dicks. I love dicks.
no, you're just trying to plant little messages in his mind. All right. Well, next week, hopefully, we'll be back to full capacity. Mark Wahlberg will be back. Wiz, you can come back on to review the.
Yeah, I have to. Picks. He better make some picks, man. God damn it! And I want some research.
He's got till fucking
if you know
Saturday,
what I'm saying in the chat. I need some research and I need some picks.
Yeah. Well, he's got till Saturday, so hopefully he gets them in. He's probably fucked for hockey tomorrow night, though.
Speaking of research, I can't remember that chick's name, but man, does she have a nice looking asshole?
I don't remember which one you're talking about either, because unfortunately it all got wiped by the last fucking image.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm afraid to scroll back up because I had to go past that one to get to the other ones.
Y'all dudes were collateral damage in that shit. I had to get Smart back. That wasn't for you. What an unattractive nude photo that was. Jesus.
Yes. It was awful.
It's like, if you could just chop her head off, it might not be so bad. But, man, it's like there's a vagina and some okay legs and some okay boobies and then a man head.
Extreme man head.
Extreme man head. A dude nugget.
That's where we need to. Wish it would have ended right there. Extreme man head.
Yeah, you're not good at ending the show, man. There's been a few opportunities in the last couple of minutes where it would have been perfect time to end it. Well, like maybe if I say the Bears.